McDonald's. Those iconic golden arches, a symbol instantly recognizable around the world. From bustling city streets to quiet roadside towns, McDonald's has woven itself into the fabric of modern society. A quick meal, a familiar taste, a convenient stop. For millions, McDonald's represents a part of daily life. But behind the bright smiles and happy meals lies a story. A story of ambition, innovation, and yes, secrets. Get ready to peel back the layers of the McDonald's empire. We'll uncover the truth about their humble beginnings. We'll delve into the controversies surrounding their menu. And we'll examine the impact this fast food giant has on our world. Prepare yourself for shocking revelations. Discover the real cost of convenience. From the heart of their kitchens to the far reaches of their global empire, we'll expose the secrets McDonald's doesn't want you to know. This is a story about more than just burgers and fries. It's about the power of information. It's about making conscious choices. And it's about understanding the true impact of the brands we welcome into our lives. (1940). World War II raged across the globe, but in San Bernardino, California, two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, had a different kind of vision. They weren't dreaming of conquest. They dreamt of burgers and fries. They opened a drive-in restaurant, McDonald's Bar B. Quay. It was a classic American drive-in, complete with car hops and a sprawling menu. But the brothers quickly realized something was amiss. Their operation was slow, inefficient. Customers waited too long for their food. The McDonald brothers weren't satisfied with the status quo. They craved a more streamlined approach, a faster way to serve their customers. In a bold move, they closed their restaurant. They decided to rethink their entire operation. This wasn't the end, it was a new beginning, a chance to revolutionize the way America ate. Meanwhile, a milkshake machine salesman named Ray Kroc traveled the country. He hawked his wares to drive-ins and restaurants. But Kroc was struck by a curious order from the McDonald brothers. They requested 8 multi-mixers, machines capable of spinning 6 milkshakes simultaneously. Intrigued, Kroc decided to see their restaurant for himself. He arrived in San Bernardino and witnessed their revolutionary speedy service system. Customers received their food in seconds, not minutes. Kroc saw the potential in their streamlined system. He envisioned a future where McDonald's restaurants dotted every corner of America. He approached the McDonald brothers with a proposition. He wanted to franchise their restaurant concept. The brothers were hesitant at first. They had already attempted franchising with limited success. But Kroc's persistence won them over. In 1955, they signed a franchise agreement with the ambitious salesman. This marked the beginning of a new era for McDonald's. Section 3. The birth of the franchise model. Kroc's vision for McDonald's extended far beyond burgers and fries. He saw the restaurant as a system that could be replicated, standardized, and ultimately franchised. He established strict guidelines for franchisees. Everything from food preparation to restaurant design was meticulously controlled. Kroc's obsession with consistency and efficiency became legendary. He even created Hamburger University. This university trained franchise owners on the intricacies of the McDonald's system. Kroc's franchise model was a game-changer. It allowed McDonald's to expand rapidly across the United States. By 1961, Kroc had bought out the McDonald brothers. He now held the reins of the burgeoning fast food empire. His relentless pursuit of growth and innovation would shape the future of the company. Section 4. Golden Arches Rise, a new era of fast food. Under Kroc's leadership, McDonald's underwent a dramatic transformation. Gone were the car hops and the extensive menu. In their place stood the iconic Golden Arches, a symbol of speed, efficiency, and affordability. Kroc understood the power of branding. He knew that the Golden Arches needed to be instantly recognizable. They became a beacon for hungry customers across America. McDonald's introduced new menu items that would become synonymous with the brand. The Big Mac, the Egg McMuffin, the iconic French fries. These items, along with their clever marketing campaigns, cemented McDonald's place in American culture. The rise of McDonald's marked a new era of fast food. an era where convenience and affordability reigned supreme. And as the golden arches continued to rise across the nation, so too did the controversies surrounding the fast food giant. The Big Mac, the Quarter Pounder, Chicken McNuggets. These menu items are more than just food, they're cultural icons. They evoke memories of childhood birthday parties, late-night cravings, and family road trips. The golden arches promise a quick and tasty meal at an affordable price. Section 2. Unmasking the ingredients. A closer look. Let's take a closer look at some of the common ingredients found in McDonald's food. Their beef patties are primarily made from ground beef, but they also contain seasonings and preservatives. Chicken McNuggets contain white, boneless chicken, water, and seasonings. The iconic French fries are primarily made from potatoes, but also contain vegetable oils and dextrose. McDonald's has switched to a healthier oil blend. Section 3. The pink slime scandal, a public outcry. Perhaps the most damaging controversy surrounding McDonald's ingredients involved the use of pink slime in their beef patties. In 2012, a video surfaced online showing the production process of lean, finely textured beef, a beef filler product made from scraps of meat treated with ammonia. The unappetizing images and the use of ammonia, a chemical not typically associated with food, sparked widespread outrage and disgust. While McDonald's and other fast food chains claimed that lean, finely textured beef was safe and met USDA standards, the public backlash was swift and severe. The pink slime scandal highlighted the growing disconnect between consumers and their food. It raised concerns about the lack of transparency in the food industry and the potential use of unappetizing ingredients in our favorite foods. The scandal forced McDonald's and other fast food chains to reevaluate their sourcing practices and to be more transparent about the ingredients in their products. Section 4. The quest for transparency. McDonald's responds. McDonald's has made efforts to be more transparent about their ingredients. They have published their full ingredient lists online. They removed artificial preservatives from their Chicken McNuggets and switched to a healthier oil blend for their fries. McDonald's has introduced healthier menu options such as salads, fruit cups, and wraps. Section 5. The debate continues: health, ethics, and choice. The debate about McDonald's food is ultimately a complex one, encompassing issues of health, ethics, and personal choice. On the one hand, McDonald's provides affordable and convenient food that many people enjoy. They have made efforts to address concerns about their ingredients and to offer healthier options. On the other hand, their food remains highly processed and high in calories, fat, and sodium, which can contribute to health problems if consumed in excess. Ultimately, the choice of whether or not to eat at McDonald's is a personal one. Consumers have a right to know what's in their food and to make informed decisions about their diets. By shining a light on the ingredients in McDonald's food and the controversies surrounding their practices, we can foster a more informed and empowered public that demands transparency and accountability from the food industry. Section 1. A golden icon, more than just potatoes. McDonald's fries. Those crispy, golden sticks of potato. A staple on the McDonald's menu since the very beginning. But these aren't just any fries, they're iconic. A symbol of the fast food experience itself. What is it about these fries that keeps us coming back for more? Is it the crispy exterior, the fluffy interior, or is there something more at play? The truth is, McDonald's fries have a long and storied history. A history intertwined with secret ingredients, health controversies, and a dash of scientific ingenuity. These fries have been the subject of countless articles, documentaries, and even a few conspiracy theories. But one thing's for sure, they've captured the hearts and stomachs of millions around the globe. Section 2. The beef tallow era, a flavorful secret. For decades, the real secret behind McDonald's fries wasn't a spice blend or a cooking technique, it was an ingredient: beef tallow. That's right, those addictive fries were once cooked in beef fat. From the 1950s until the early 1990s, McDonald's used beef tallow to cook their fries, giving them their signature rich flavor and aroma. Beef tallow, rendered from beef fat, was a common cooking oil in the past. It imparted a unique savory flavor and a satisfyingly crispy texture to fried foods. Many argue that the fries cooked in beef tallow had a depth of flavor that's missing from today's version. But the use of beef tallow came under fire in the health-conscious 1980s as concerns about saturated fat and cholesterol rose. As the public became increasingly aware of the links between diet and health, McDonald's faced growing pressure to address the nutritional content of their food. The use of beef tallow, high in saturated fat, became a target for criticism. In 1990, McDonald's made a pivotal decision. They switched from beef tallow to vegetable oil for cooking their fries. This decision was hailed by health advocates but met with mixed reactions from consumers. While the switch to vegetable oil addressed concerns about saturated fat, some argued that it came at a cost: the iconic flavor of McDonald's fries. The new fries, cooked in vegetable oil, lacked the distinct savory depth that beef tallow provided. McDonald's faced a challenge, replicating the addictive flavor of their fries without the use of their secret ingredient. Despite the change in cooking oil, McDonald's fries remain one of the most popular fast food items worldwide. How did they manage to retain their allure? The answer lies in a combination of factors, including clever flavor engineering, psychological triggers, and the science of food addiction. McDonald's invests heavily in food science, employing flavorists and scientists to recreate the irresistible taste and texture of their fries. They've experimented with various flavor additives and processing techniques to mimic the savory notes once provided by beef tallow. But it's not just about the taste. McDonald's understands the power of psychology. The bright colors, enticing aromas, and even the sound of the fries being dispensed from the fryer all contribute to a sensory experience that triggers cravings and keeps us coming back for more. McDonald's, a symbol of American culture. But today those golden arches reach far beyond the borders of the United States. From bustling cities to remote villages, McDonald's has become a global phenomenon. But this worldwide expansion wasn't without its challenges. Adapting to different cultures, navigating political landscapes, and appealing to diverse palates were just a few hurdles McDonald's had to overcome. The journey of McDonald's global expansion is a fascinating study in cultural exchange, marketing genius, and the ever-evolving tastes of a globalized world. It's a story of adaptation and innovation, as the fast food giant learned to tailor its menu and strategies to suit local preferences and customs. Section 2. Conquering the Cold War. McDonald's in Russia. One of the most significant moments in McDonald's global expansion came in 1990 with the opening of its first restaurant in Moscow, Russia. This wasn't just about selling burgers, it was a cultural event. The fall of the Berlin Wall was still fresh in everyone's minds. The arrival of this American icon in the heart of Russia was symbolic of the changing political landscape. The response was overwhelming. Thousands of Russians lined up for hours to get their first taste of American fast food. For many, it was more than just a meal. It was a taste of the West, a symbol of freedom and opportunity. This historic opening paved the way for McDonald's expansion into other former Soviet bloc countries, solidifying its presence as a truly global brand. One of the keys to McDonald's global success has been its willingness to adapt its menu to local tastes. While the Big Mac and fries might be universal favorites, McDonald's has demonstrated a keen understanding that what works in one country may not necessarily work in another. From the McLobster in Canada to the McSpicy Paneer Burger in India, McDonald's has become adept at incorporating local flavors and ingredients into its menu. In some cases, McDonald's has even collaborated with local chefs and food experts to create unique menu items that resonate with local palates. This strategy of glocalization, a blend of global branding and local adaptation, has been crucial in McDonald's efforts to appeal to a diverse global customer base. Section 4. Cultural Challenges and Controversies. McDonald's global expansion hasn't been without its share of challenges and controversies. In some countries, the arrival of this fast food giant has been met with resistance, viewed as a symbol of American cultural imperialism. Critics argue that McDonald's and other Western fast food chains contribute to the homogenization of cultures, eroding local culinary traditions and promoting unhealthy eating habits. McDonald's has also faced criticism for its labor practices in certain countries, with allegations of low wages and poor working conditions. These controversies highlight the complexities of global expansion and the ethical considerations that come with operating in a globalized marketplace. Section 5. The McWorld phenomenon, globalization, and its discontents. The global expansion of McDonald's has fueled the debate about globalization and its impact on culture and society. The term McWorld has been used to describe the homogenizing effects of globalization, where cultural differences are flattened and replaced by a standardized, Americanized consumer culture. While McDonald's might be just one example of this phenomenon, its global presence has made it a lightning rod for these criticisms. The debate about the pros and cons of globalization is complex and multifaceted, with no easy answers. However, the expansion of McDonald's provides a tangible example of how globalization can both unite and divide, offering both opportunities and challenges for cultures around the world. Section 6. The future of McDonald's. Navigating a changing world. As McDonald's continues to evolve and adapt to the changing tastes and preferences of a globalized world, it faces new challenges and opportunities. The rise of health consciousness, concerns about sustainability, and the growing demand for ethically sourced food are all factors that McDonald's must navigate in the years to come. To remain relevant and successful in the 21st century, McDonald's will need to continue to innovate and adapt. This might involve exploring new plant-based menu options, reducing its environmental footprint, and engaging in more ethical and sustainable business practices. The future of McDonald's, much like the future of globalization itself, remains unwritten. However, by understanding its past and present, we can better grasp the complexities of this global giant and its impact on our world. Section 1. The price of convenience, fast food, and the American diet. The rise of fast food has gone hand in hand with a dramatic shift in the American diet. As our lives have become busier and more fast-paced, the allure of convenient, affordable meals has proven irresistible for many. But this convenience comes at a price. The proliferation of fast food restaurants, coupled with aggressive marketing campaigns, has contributed to a surge in the consumption of processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats. Gone are the days of home-cooked meals and family dinners. Today, it's all too easy to swing by the drive-thru on the way home from work or grab a quick bite between errands. But this shift towards a fast food-centric diet has had profound consequences for our health, fueling an epidemic of obesity, heart disease, and other chronic illnesses. Section 2, Supersize Me and the Obesity Epidemic, a Wake-Up Call. The documentary film Supersize Me, released in 2004, brought the health risks of fast food into sharp focus. Filmmaker Morgan Spurlock embarked on a 30-day experiment, consuming nothing but McDonald's food for every meal. The results were shocking. Spurlock gained a significant amount of weight, his cholesterol levels skyrocketed, and he experienced mood swings, fatigue, and even liver damage. While Supersize Me was an extreme case, it served as a wake-up call for many, highlighting the potential health consequences of a diet high in processed foods, saturated fats, and added sugars. The film sparked a national conversation about the role of fast food in the obesity epidemic and prompted calls for greater transparency and healthier options from fast food chains. Section 3. Beyond the Big Mac, the nutritional dark side of fast food. It's no secret that fast food is typically high in calories, fat, and sodium. But what's often overlooked is the sheer density of these unhealthy components in a typical fast food meal. A single Big Mac, for instance, packs in over 500 calories, 28 grams of fat, and a whopping 970 milligrams of sodium. And that's before you even factor in the fries and soda. The combination of these dietary villains creates a perfect storm for weight gain and health problems. Excess calories, especially those from unhealthy fats and added sugars, contribute to weight gain and obesity. High sodium intake can lead to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. And the lack of fiber, vitamins, and minerals in many fast food meals further exacerbates the problem, depriving our bodies of the nutrients they need to function properly. Chronic diseases and fast food consumption. Fast food can lead to chronic diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. These habits often start in childhood, leading to lifelong health issues. In the face of mounting criticism and growing awareness of the health risks associated with fast food, McDonald's has taken steps to address these concerns and offer healthier choices. They've introduced salads, wraps, and fruit cups to their menu, providing alternatives to their traditional burger and fries fare. They've also made changes to their ingredients, such as removing artificial trans fats from their cooking oil and offering low-fat milk and yogurt options. McDonald's has also launched campaigns promoting balanced lifestyles and encouraging physical activity. They've partnered with organizations like the Alliance for a Healthier Generation to promote healthy eating habits among children and families. While these efforts are commendable, some critics argue that they don't go far enough and that fast food, by its very nature, remains a significant contributor to the obesity epidemic and related health problems. The debate about fast food and its impact on our health ultimately boils down to a complex interplay of personal responsibility and corporate influence. Individuals have a responsibility to make informed choices about their diets and to prioritize their health. However, it's also important to acknowledge the powerful influence of the food industry, which spends billions of dollars each year marketing its products, often targeting children and adolescents. Striking a balance between personal accountability and corporate responsibility is crucial. Consumers need access to clear and accurate information about the nutritional content of food, and they need healthier options to be readily available and affordable. At the same time, the food industry has a responsibility to prioritize the health and well-being of its customers over profits, offering more nutritious choices and promoting responsible marketing practices. McDonald's, with its sprawling global empire, casts a long shadow, and that shadow extends far beyond the bright lights of its restaurants. The environmental impact of the fast food industry is a growing concern, and McDonald's, as one of the largest players in the game, has found itself at the center of this debate. From deforestation linked to beef production to the greenhouse gas emissions from its supply chain, the environmental costs of producing, packaging, and distributing billions of burgers, fries, and chicken nuggets are staggering. As consumers become increasingly aware of the environmental impact of their food choices, McDonald's faces mounting pressure to address its environmental footprint and adopt more sustainable practices. From farm to fryer, the impact of McDonald's supply chain. The journey of a McDonald's meal from farm to fryer is a complex one, spanning continents and involving countless processes, each with its own environmental impact. The beef used in McDonald's burgers, for instance, is sourced from cattle ranches, primarily in the United States, Brazil, and Australia. Cattle ranching is a major contributor to deforestation, particularly in the Amazon rainforest, where vast swaths of land are cleared to make way for grazing pastures. Then there's the issue of transportation. The ingredients used in McDonald's meals travel vast distances, often by truck, ship, and plane, before reaching their final destination. This globalized supply chain generates significant greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to climate change. And let's not forget about the energy required to power McDonald's restaurants, from the bright lights illuminating the golden arches to the deep fryers sizzling with fries. Packaging and waste, a mountain of disposables. One of the most visible environmental impacts of the fast food industry is the sheer volume of packaging waste it generates. McDonald's, with its billions of customers served annually, produces a mountain of disposable cups, wrappers, containers, and bags. While some of this packaging is recyclable, a significant portion ends up in landfills where it can take hundreds of years to decompose. The environmental consequences of this waste stream are manifold. Landfills take up valuable space, generate harmful greenhouse gases, and can contaminate soil and groundwater. And the production of all this packaging, often from virgin materials like paper and plastic, requires significant resources and energy, further contributing to the problem. The greenwashing debate. Are McDonald's efforts enough? In recent years, McDonald's has made efforts to address its environmental impact and promote itself as a more sustainable company. They've implemented initiatives to reduce packaging waste, such as switching to paper straws and offering reusable cups. They've also set goals to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions and source a portion of their ingredients from sustainable sources. However, some critics argue that these efforts amount to little more than greenwashing, a public relations strategy designed to appease environmentally conscious consumers without making substantial changes to their business practices. They point out that McDonald's continues to rely heavily on industrial farming practices, disposable packaging, and a globalized supply chain that generates significant environmental damage. The environmental challenges facing the fast food industry are complex and multifaceted, and there are no easy solutions. However, as consumer demand for sustainable and ethical food choices continues to grow, companies like McDonald's will need to make significant changes to their business models if they want to remain competitive in the 21st century. This might involve investing in renewable energy sources, reducing their reliance on single-use packaging, sourcing ingredients from local and sustainable farms, and finding innovative ways to minimize their environmental footprint. The future of fast food, and perhaps the planet, depends on the industry's willingness to embrace sustainability and prioritize environmental responsibility alongside profits. McDonald's, a name synonymous with fast food, convenience, and those iconic golden arches. Our journey behind the scenes has revealed a complex and often contradictory story. From its humble beginnings as a small-town drive-in to its current status as a global behemoth, McDonald's has left an undeniable mark on our culture, our diets, and our planet. We've explored the McDonald brothers' innovative speedy service system, Ray Kroc's relentless pursuit of expansion and standardization, and the rise of the franchise model that revolutionized the fast food industry. We've delved into the controversies surrounding McDonald's ingredients, from the pink slime scandal to the ongoing debate about the healthfulness of processed foods. And we've examined the global reach of the Golden Arches, from their symbolic entry into Russia during the fall of the Soviet Union to the cultural challenges and adaptations required to cater to diverse palates worldwide. McDonald's story is ultimately a reflection of our own choices as consumers. The convenience and affordability of fast food have undeniable appeal in our fast-paced world. But as we've seen, these choices come with consequences, both for our health and for the environment. We've explored the health risks associated with a fast food-heavy diet, from weight gain and obesity to the increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. We've also examined the environmental impact of the fast food industry, from deforestation and greenhouse gas emissions to the mountains of packaging waste generated by these disposable meals. But knowledge is power. By understanding the hidden costs of our food choices, we can make more informed decisions that prioritize both our health and the well-being of our planet. The story of McDonald's is just one chapter in the larger narrative of our global food system, a system that is often characterized by industrial farming practices, long supply chains, and a disconnect between consumers and the origins of their food. But change is possible. By demanding greater transparency and accountability from the food industry, supporting sustainable and ethical food producers, and making conscious choices about what we eat, we can help create a food system that is healthier for both people and the planet. This isn't just about boycotting fast food or demonizing McDonald's. It's about recognizing the power of our collective choices and advocating for a food system that prioritizes health, sustainability, and social justice. It's about demanding better from the companies that feed us and empowering ourselves to make choices that align with our values. The future of food is in our hands. Let's choose wisely.